Snowy, move.
I'm sad.
What's wrong, Snowy?
I don't have enough money for the Switch.
Wow. Maybe if you worked harder on your YouTube channel, you could make enough money to buy one.
Come on, Ruby. No one's curious about that.
I'll be back. Go distract yourself with something.
Okay.
Piss off.
Now that the whole hype is kind of dying around the Nintendo Switch, I want to talk about its launch. On March 3rd, 2017, the Nintendo Switch was launched worldwide. Everyone was excited to have their own portable console that wasn't just a handheld device, but people were just as excited to scratch up the console with the dock. Oh, however, something about this launch was different from years prior. Sure, we had the normal midnight launch at the Nintendo HQ in New York, and people sleeping in line just to get a hold of the new Nintendo console. That happens every year. But two men made the launch different.
Hey, do we have a TV around here?
We have Twig. Why?
I need to charge my Switch. Oh my god, shut the f—
How'd you get one so fast?
I stole it.
From who?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing a video on Captain Nintendo, dude. Why? Anyways, in October of 2016, Nintendo's next big console was revealed. There were a lot of people excited for this game-changing console, me included, but someone was a little more excited than the rest of us, this being CND, also known as Captain Nintendo Dude. CND did something that everyone thought was crazy at first, but in the end was highly respected for. He waited in line for an entire month to get the Nintendo Switch. An entire month. Since 1960, no. He ain't that old. Since 1996, a man by the name of Triforce made sure to be the first for every Nintendo launch. He helped bring a lot of people together over the years, and when it came to passing down the torch to the next generation, he chose CND. CND's been making videos since March 14th of 2011. He only recently blew up in popularity when after he announced his crazy challenge he was gonna do. Even at a younger age, he got a Nintendo 3DS the day it came out, and he's been a Nintendo collector for quite a while. But even this seemed unexpected from him. However, he wasn't alone. Triforce joined him on this journey, almost like a last hurrah. Together, these two sparked something. With CND making videos all these years, he decided to vlog his whole experience. But we didn't just see two dudes waiting in line for this console. Oh no. Every day, people would come to visit CND and Triforce. It got to the point where you'd see regulars like Pluto, Gabe and Mike, and Street Pass Princeton, but yeah, you know, we don't talk about that now, do we? It felt like you were there, experiencing this journey with them. These vlogs showed the faces behind the Nintendo community. More and more people were joining CND on this crazy day-to-day wait. You never knew what was gonna happen. It felt like what began as just two dudes waiting for this console turned into this tight-knit community, not from just New York, but all around the world. Fans from different states would visit, whether it was just they were vacationing there, or they just came to see them. These vlogs also showed the people being generous in this tight-knit community, like simply buying the group pizza, or even a custom-made cake, to having people set up a GameCube in the back of a trunk for everyone to play. People were even generous enough to help each other out, like when Triforce broke his 3DS. 3 different people bought him one a few days later. These vlogs just show how great the Nintendo community is. But it was the person filming it that made it special. CND is one of the most kind and generous people I've seen on YouTube. He makes sure everyone is having a great time. He shouts out whoever visits him, and he shares these presents he's been given to others. He's very selfless, which is actually to some extent quite inspiring. Since it's rare nowadays to come across such a real YouTuber, you can tell he deeply cares about what he does, and for the people around him. Triforce knew what he was doing when he was passing down that torch to the next generation, because to be honest, I don't think there would have been a better fit. At the end of all this, we finally get to see what we've waited for. CND getting the first Nintendo Switch. I mean, that wasn't illegally stolen, and being genuinely happy about it. And you know what? You get that satisfied feeling that he deserves it, not just for waiting in line all this time, but for putting others before himself. And these 28 vlogs is a story, not about CND or being the first in line for a console. It's not even about Triforce passing down his title. In the end, it's about a bunch of nerds sharing their love for something they deeply care about. And for you, the viewer, to join along on this journey. This is what made the launch for the Nintendo Switch so special. It was about community. Alright, who'd you steal it from?
Who are you talking about in that video again?
Guys, come look at this. CND Switch has gone missing,
and some say it's even been stolen? Oh no!
What did you do?
I'm not bringing this back, by the way.
I mean, you might as well look at it while it's here. Ruby, that's the Wii U.
What's the difference?